I know it's worth it. And I know I'm doing something that somebody else is not doing. And that's what's going to make me unique. What is stopping you from becoming the best version of yourself? What is stopping you from giving into everything? And if you're not working hard on something, then what are you doing? What is going to make you unique? What's going to be the thing that you're going to stand out in? That you'll be able to be doing it better than other people? The thing that makes you unique. What is it? And if you're not pushing yourself in it, then it doesn't make you unique, because you're not the best possible version of yourself. And this isn't even about comparing yourself to other people. It's just comparing yourself to yourself. And if you're not improving yourself, then technically you're going backwards, because everyone else is improving, but you're not doing anything. And you're supposed to be improving yourself daily. You need to find motivation, stuff that pushes you every day. Something that lets you go on to tomorrow. Something that you're looking forward to doing. Doing quads, failure is absolutely key. And I don't understand why you wouldn't be trying to go to failure every set. Every chance you get, why wouldn't you be wanting to go to failure too? If you're not giving into everything, then what is the actual point of training? What is the point of you coming here if you're not giving it all you have? With whatever you do, why wouldn't you want to achieve failure? Why wouldn't you want to push yourself? There's so much people doing the exact same as you. There's always someone that's outworking you. So how couldn't that motivate you to push even harder, to on every single set to go to failure, and even past failure? Like, I'm not really talking about physical failure. I'm talking about mentally failure, because a lot of times people just stop when it starts to hurt. But that's actually only when the progress is starting, is when you start to feel the pain, when it starts burning. That's when you need to keep on pushing, that's when you need to keep on going. That's when you need to do like 8 more reps. And you'll see me on legs. And this is why legs are also my favorite, because it's the muscle that hurts the most. It's the one thing that people don't like to train. And I love it. The more pain I get, the more I'm enjoying it. So you'll see later on today, I'm absolutely pushing to my limits. Like, I'm leaving absolutely nothing behind. I'm going to absolute failure. And that's what is going to make you unique. That is what's going to put you above the other people. And that's what we're all trying to do. So there's absolutely no reason to not go to failure. So today I'm doing legs, and I'm only doing quads and adductors. I'm not doing hamstrings and calves. That's for tomorrow. Legs is my favorite day by far, especially quads. It's the day that I enjoy the most. I see the most. I'm looking forward to doing legs today. To warm up, I'll be doing sort of a hack squat. It's like a weird type of hack squat. So I'll do it to warm up, and then I'll move on to my working sets. And when I'm warming up, I like to really go down low, so you'll see me bending down quite far. I try to go in between my knees, like to really warm up my knees. Your knees are really important. It's really easy to get your knees hurt, and then you're out for months. So you need to warm up your knees correctly and properly. You need to get the blood flowing, and you need to get your knees loose. So that's also why I'm going down so low. I'm really trying to get the full extension on my knees to warm them up correctly. So the first exercise that I'll be doing is leg press. And with this leg press, I like to keep my legs in close. And when I do the exercise, I go as deep as possible. So I'm trying to like push my knees to my ears. I'm trying to bring it behind my ears, not actually, but I'm trying to go down as deep as possible to get a nice stretch. And again, when your feet are close together, you need to push with your heels. So when you're pushing with your heels, you're using your quads. if you're pushing off your toes, then you're off balance, and then you're putting a lot of strain on your knees. So doing this, I like to put my legs close, and I'm pushing with my heels. By doing it, you're really focusing on the quads. And the same applies to this. You need to try and flex your quads throughout the whole movement. So when you're fully extended, you need to flex your quads. And when you're pulling back and going deep, you also need to try and flex your quads. If you get to a point where you're not feeling your quads anymore, it means you're going too deep. Then you need to maybe not go so deep to try and keep the flex on your quads, to try and keep the tension on your quads. There's no way I'm going home today without knowing I gave it my everything, without knowing that I went to failure every single set. Like, I won't be able to go home. I won't be able to live with myself knowing I had a few more reps left in me. So you'll see, I'm absolutely giving my everything. Even if it means the rest of the day I'm just laying in bed, there's no way that I'm leaving here without achieving failure. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I left out 5 reps on this set. The last 7-8 reps were burning. I don't like it, and it's pain, but I know it's worth it, and I know I'm doing something that somebody else is not doing. I'm pushing harder than the other guy And that's what's going to make me unique. If you have this thing that you're trying to achieve, whatever it may be, maybe you're trying to start a business, maybe you're coming to the gym, maybe it's your school grades, everything you have to put in to achieving your goals. If you're just sitting back and doing nothing, you are going to get nowhere. You're going to achieve nothing. And let's say, for example, you come to the gym and you have the goal of getting your dream physique, your dream body, but you're only doing 2 light sets, and when it starts burning, you just stop and just go home, then you're done for the day. You're never going to achieve it. If you're not pushing yourself to failure every single day with whatever your goals are, then it's not going to work. And a big thing is motivation. I mean, I've been doing this for months and I haven't gotten anything from it. But I know deep inside me, if I keep on doing this every single day and I keep on going, then someday I'll achieve something. And even if I don't, you'll never know your full potential. You'll never know what you're able to achieve, what you are mentally able to do and physically able to do if you're not pushing yourself, if you're not trying stuff. So even if I don't succeed in anything by doing this, and even if I'm wasting 5-6 hours a day coming to the gym and editing these videos, I know I tried. At least I know I gave it more than I ever thought I would have been able to give. And I know I'm not missing out on something because I gave my absolute everything. So that's it. I'm doing a drop set. I'll be dropping 2 plates. I'm doing 2 drop sets. And the reasoning behind it is to flood my quads with as much blood as possible. This will also be my last set on leg press. And now I'm going to be doing walking lunges. The leg extension machine, the cushions are servicing it, so putting in new cushions. So I can't be doing leg extensions today. I haven't done these walking lunges in months. So I'm going to use a bar I'll be going quite heavy, or as heavy as I can, and I'll be repping out some walking lunges. Oh. Second last exercise for quads. I'm doing Smith machine squats, but I'll be doing it in a sissy squat way. So I have this 5 kilogram plate here on the floor that I will be putting my heels on to elevate my heels. As I said, if the leg press, elevating heels and pushing off your heels activates more of your quads. So I'll be doing it with this plate. I'll maybe be taking the plate away depending on how it feels. And so this is basically the form. So I keep my feet quite close together, not right next to each other, but I try to keep them quite close. And then I go down slowly up until like 90 degrees, where my knees are bending about 90 degrees, and then I push up. I like to put a plate in front of me so that when you're going down, you're not going in between your knees. That's why I don't do squats, because with squats, you're going down in between your knees and it's easy to get injured. And the other thing is you're not really activating your quads. Then you're using everything. You're even using your back, your arms to keep up the weight. So I prefer Smith machine over squats. And when I put a plate forward, so when I'm putting my feet a bit in front of me, it allows me to go down behind my feet. So when you're going down and your feet are right below you and you're squatting down, then most of the time you're picking up your heels, which keeps you unstable, and also you're bending your knees way more than 90 degrees. But when your feet are in front of you and you're going down behind your feet. So then you can use your legs properly to squat yourself up. And obviously if you're a powerlifter, do squats, but I'm not a powerlifter. And if you want optimal growth for your quads, then I suggest putting your feet a bit in front of you and squatting down behind your feet, not into your knees. That was too low. So that one rep was way too low, but my shoulder was starting to cramp up. So I have this issue in my left shoulder, where if I'm pulling it backwards, I tend to cramp up. So that's what happened there. My shoulder started cramping and I let go. But I'm not going heavy, so I didn't injure myself. You'll see when I'm extending, so when I'm pushing up, I'm not relaxing my legs. Never look at your knees. But whatever you do, maybe have leg extensions. But if you're doing a squat, if you're doing Smith machine, hack squat, V squats, leg press, never look at your knees. Again, it can easily cause injury. You could bend your leg in the other way. Chances are low, but it's possible. And also, then you're letting go of the tension. You'll see when I'm doing these, even when I'm extended, I'm still flexing my quads. I'm never letting go. From when I'm starting the set until the last rep, I never let go of the flex. I'm flexing it in the entire movement. To keep the blood pumping, blood flowing, you want to pump in as much blood as possible into the muscle that you're training. Oh.